know, they say when making videos, you're never supposed to put your back to the camera, but I wanted you to see this process, and that means you need to see this end of the bottling tank. So I'll be the first to tell you, you don't need a bottling tank. We did this the first time with just a honey gate on a bucket, and it worked fine. That said, this works way, way better. And so I want to show, particularly my friends in the Lebanon, Illinois Beekeeping Club, why we bought the bottling tank. And I'm not here to convince anybody. I don't work for this company. I don't get any kind of kickback, nothing like that. This is purely a, I bought this because I wanted it, and I think it was worth every penny. You could certainly do it for cheaper, but I would splurge and buy the no drip valve. This makes the whole thing. I do like the fact that it warms up the honey because it makes it flow really easy, which you'll see in just a minute. I'm gonna do 12 pounds, and I'm probably not gonna talk a whole heck of a lot. I just want you to see me do 12 pounds. And you can see just how fast the warmed up honey flows and allows me to fill these up really quickly. But pay attention also to the precision that I get out of this drip valve, so that, I'm sorry, this no drip valve, so that I can really kind of flow it real heavy and then stop right at the top and get the fill that I want without wasting any. The biggest annoyance I had with those honey gates was controlling flow was really hard. And so oftentimes it would spill over the sides of the bottle lip right here, and you'd get honey down the side, and you can never get it fully cleaned up. I have yet to spill a drop with this thing. And so I've processed 50 something pounds so far, and I've only got 96 pounds worth of bottles left. And I don't know exactly how much honey I have left in here. So we're just gonna do 12 pounds for the sake of this video. I want you to see how well it works for filling these up, and then you can be the judge about whether or not a bottling tank is worth it to you. Regardless, it's worth it to me. I'm glad I bought it. I won't go back, but whether or not you need one, that's totally your call. So yeah, follow along, I'll show you. We'll just do 12 and we'll see how long it takes. Whoa. I just got done saying how I've never spilled a drop. I didn't spill a drop, but boy, I came right up to the edge on that one. I was being a little silly. Now you can slow the process down if you want. I'm filling them really quick, but you could go a lot more controlled and slower. Like, see, I can go as slow as I want, but I see no reason to. I can open it all the way up and fill this thing up in short order. Another thing you can do, dang near did it again. Another thing you can do is make yourself a little shelf right here. Put a little postal scale on. Make sure you're getting exactly 16 ounces. I don't care. What I did is I figured out where on the bottle 16 ounces is, and it's right here at this ledge right there. And so I know as long as I hit that ledge, I've given them 16 ounces. I don't care if I go over a little bit. If I lose an ounce here and there, big deal. It probably matters to people who are doing a lot of volume, but to me, I don't care. What I care about is making sure that I give them at least what I'm telling them they're paying for. I don't want to do false advertising or cheat anybody out of any. You notice that I can stop and pull away from this and it doesn't drip at all. That's the best part about this particular valve, the control and the fact that it doesn't drip once it's done. last one, and then we'll do stickers, or labels, I guess. Now there's definitely ways that I'm gonna be able to do this better. What I've been doing is I just set it on my legs, peel the label. So it's a pretty manual process to do these, but I actually find it to be like kind of zen. I think I'll, after this video, I'll turn on some music and just sit here and enjoy. Like I said, I've already bottled like 50 something pounds, and I'm not at all anxious to be done. It's actually kind of fun. Also, it helps, ergonomics matter a ton. And so I got this camping chair that's really comfortable, but it's also got that little side table right here where I'm placing all the honey, and that's working out really well for me. And then the height of the bottling tank, I've got it on one of these Harbor Freight hydraulic lift tables, and that allows me to dial it in to proper height for sitting height, you know, and it's working really well for me. I don't remember what this bottling tank costs, but it is extremely expensive. Extremely. Like, I splurged and paid a lot of money for it. You can absolutely do a smaller one or a different brand or cheaper materials or whatever. But my thought process was that I was in part investing in this stuff for the future of my honey business. And so I didn't mind doing it, but you don't have to. Where I feel strongly, where I actually have a strong opinion, is in this drip valve. It's also very expensive, but each piece is machined, and you can see like the quality of work that went into making that valve. They're made in the USA. I looked them up. I think it's Michigan. It's where they're made. I don't remember for sure. But they actually make them by hand on a lathe there in Michigan, and it's all stainless steel, all metal parts, really high quality, and it works just really well. So I would spend the money, even though this is like 150 or 200 bucks or something like that. It's crazy, but absolutely that is the best part of the whole thing. So there it is. I'm done with 12 pounds. I'll come add these over to my pile of other honeys that I've already bottled, and then we'll finish off the whole rest of the tank. And as soon as I finish the rest of the tank, we'll see how much honey crop we got this year. But I just really wanted to show you guys the bottling tank and how well it works for me and how fast I can bottle the honey. And then you can make up your own mind about whether or not it's worth it to you. I don't think it's worth it for everybody, but for me, where I'm trying to build a little bit of a honey business, not a huge business, but I want to make a little bit of money off of it. This saves me time, and time is money. So thanks guys for watching.